welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are actually going to have very interesting discussion. So please remember always even to put a notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these videos that actually will be coming directly to your screen. Please, if you miss out the video of yesterday, please check those videos out. Very interesting videos, and I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. And remember always to watch the video from the beginning up the end. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to this platform, please subscribe, and remember always to come to watch more of these interesting videos. So let's start this video now. There is a subscriber. I always keep on telling you guys that there are a lot of evil people outside there. Very evil people. Very evil people. You can imagine there is a subscriber who actually sent money, sent money to one of these individuals, the so-called negative reactors. They sent him money that he must, the condition was, he must take that money to the grandma of Brian, and he must make a video with that grandma of Brian. You can imagine the condition that I've given this individual, one of the negative reactors, actually the fake village leader. The fake village leader was sent money. I think even that money cannot even buy 2 bags of cement. Maybe even not even one. I think like, if not maybe 1 bag of cement. The money that was sent to him. Because even himself, he said the money was actually very little. Very little. And that money was sent with a condition that please take that money to Brian's grandma, and make sure you do a video with that old woman. That was a condition that was given to that fool. That make sure you make a video with that old woman on your camera. And also, they told him to make sure that when he's going to give that money, he must give that money when actually the travel commando is in that construction site. You can imagine. Very evil people. We actually have very evil people in this world. You see people moving like they have brains, but let me tell you, there are individuals who are actually not sober. You send money with conditions that I'm giving you this because they also sent for him something small. Then the other smaller part was supposed to be taken to Brian's grandmother with terrible condition that you must make a video with her. You can really imagine. Then when you ask yourself, what do people really want in this world? What do people really want? The intention of these individuals is to cause commotion so that people actually stop supporting that old woman. That is what they want to do. That is what they want to do. They see the life of that old woman is changing and they hate it. And they want to use these fools in this community to actually go and mess up everything there. Imagine somebody who is sending you like $2, that you take that money to grandma of Brian and make a video with her. $2, just $2. Just $2. You can imagine $2. And you want to cause a problem with just $2. And you're giving condition, go and make a video with that grandma. When the travel commando is there, make sure he's there and you go and do a video. Is that not provocation that subscriber wanted actually to do? That is provocation. You know? You can imagine. But for the first time that a man whom I thought was really completely very, very stupid, he has reasoned for the first time. For the first time. For the first time, he has also reasoned for himself. You know, the fake village leader made a video and he was saying he was sending money for Brian grandma, that money should be given to her with the condition that he must make a video with her. The fake village leader this time around said no. He said no. And he said he does not want to go and create commotion at the construction site. He knows it. And he gave a very clear example that Kintu was arrested from there and he does not want to repeat the same mess that actually happened to Kintu. You know, he didn't want. And I can assure you this time around, maybe this one they would have just beaten him. He became very, very wise. You know, you see how some individual, $2 and they want to take you. They want you to go to some place and probably they beat you up or, you know, or you get ashamed from there. Some individuals are outside who are really, they are unbecoming. It is not right. And by the way, in today's video, we have Lucas. Lucas, it's called Lucas, that stupid man. We have him in this video. Because there are individuals who have been arguing that this Lucas, is he a good person or a bad person? Today you watch this video. I want to show you that the people whom some individual have been thinking that is a good man, you are going to see his character in this video today. You are going to see his worst terrible behaviors. We always tell you that for us, our eyes are open to actually see these individuals. So in today's video, you are going to see what that guy called Lucas, something like that. You are going to see what he does. You know? For us, we shall always keep on trying to give you the clear picture of some of this individual. You know? So, the fake village leader this time around said no. That please, I'm not willing to go and cause commotion at that construction site. Probably him being arrested, you know? Because that is a nuisance. Because himself, he knows that they don't want him there because of their characters. He knows it very well. And even the subscriber who have sent that money, that very little money, $2 or even less than $2. You know? He knows very, very well that the fake village leader, they don't want him in that construction site. But they wanted to provoke him, if at all, the words that he has been talking in his platform, he can be in position to maintain those words. He became really very, very wise. You know? And please, don't risk, don't go there. You know? However jealous you have, too much, however much the jealousness you have can fill a sack. Don't even go to that construction site with the $2 to cause problems. You know? If you risk to go to that place, I will really call you the most stupid, fake, stupid, and I even don't know. You know? Don't go and risk your life for $2. If you're stupid, you go. You know? But he has made it clear that he's actually not going there. And I would really want to make it very, very clear. Now that people who are in the construction site, let your eyes now be open. So for these fools who are coming to cause problems in that construction site, they know very well they don't need them there. So individuals who are coming there that you don't understand, you know, show them the way. Show them the way where they have come from. You know, I think that would be the best solutions. You know, there are very many old women in that village. Very many old women. How comes this so-called subscriber is choosing this very old woman? You know, if the subscriber really wanted to help, he or she knows the proper channels. And also that shows you that he or she, I think she's a she has been watching the videos of the travel commando. You know? Because there is no way you can say that the construction, he knows things happening at the construction site and he's sending help there. And he knows that If you want help, why don't you channel that money to the travel command? Why are you choosing these individuals? That shows you that this type of individual have hidden agendas. They have hidden agendas. Let's first watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strongly. Please, if you have not subscribed to this platform, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's watch this clip, and then let me come back.
Family, I've got a surprise for the grandma, Brian grandma, that was sent with one of our good subscriber. And I want to say that this subscriber also supported me with 6,000. I can't forget to say that. She also told me that Max One, I'll be at least doing something for you for the 3,000 Kenyan shillings. 3,000. Actually, she told she's a she, but I want her to remain anonymous because I cannot mention her name. So she's anonymous. She's a she. So she told me that, Max One, I'm sending for you 3,100. Take 3,100 and go to the grandma's place where I am out there building and where the work is being done. I want to see you do the video with the grandma. Send the money. I want you to listen to me very carefully. The money is going to reach the grandma, the Brian grandma, but I'll use one of the YouTuber who is at least so close and also a relative from their family, you know. So I'll be making a video maybe tomorrow, or maybe, I won't promise, maybe tomorrow, but anytime when I reach that guy and he comes to me, you know, because it's also a content he's also a content creator, you know. So when I reach to him, because today I tried to call him, but his number was off, and that is why, because you might be surprised that I sent something from Max One to take to the grandma.
So you have been in position actually to watch that clip, and now you have seen how how evil some individuals are. You know, they wanted to use that fool, but the fool have refused for this time around. He has refused because he knows actually the impact, what he's probably going to face from there. And you see, the reason why some of these individuals are now starting to reason, it is because, you know, he was able to watch what happened to Kintu. He was able to watch. And I can assure people fear to go to the police station. People fear to be arrested. If himself, he knows it. He knows. Remember when Kintu was arrested, himself, he came out and talked loudly. You know? Loudly. That if he was the one, you know, those guys cannot do anything. I think that's the reason why the subscriber provoked him to actually now to go there with the $2. $2, you can imagine $2. You know? So that you go there, maybe they chase you. You can imagine when they chase that man. That is a leader in the village. He goes there, then people chase him, they humiliate him. You know? You can imagine the shame that he was going to be having. And if that then is put on camera, I even don't know what is going to happen. And I would really want to urge, you know, Brian to be very, very careful. It's called Daniel. Daniel to be very, very careful. This group of individuals actually want to spoil for them. They want them also to be losers like them. You know? But I can assure you they are not going to succeed. They are not going to succeed. What the travel commando was able to do for this fool is called who? Kintu. Was an example to some individuals. Very, very serious example. Because even this one, he was able to say that he does not want to cause chaos, and he does not want also to be arrested like Kintu. You know? Yes, they know it. You go and mess up. You know, you have contributed nothing. You are just taking $2. $2 cannot even buy a bag of cement. Cannot. You know? Because even himself, he said the money is too little. You know? It's very, very little money. And somebody is saying you carry it there. You know, yeah. By the way, by the way, there are some individuals who have mental problems. No, there are individuals who actually have very, very mental problem. You send me $2. You want me to go in a place that people don't want you. And if you are beaten there, you you can imagine if they beat you or something happened to you. You know? You can be treating yourself with maybe like $100 US. But you have taken $2. Then you spend $100 US to treat yourself. Who would have now lost? So this one whom they used to look at him like a fool. This time around he has become wise. You know, he has become wise. People are contributing, you know, people are contributing money. People are ensuring that all things are moving well in that construction site. People are contributing $1,000 US. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 US. For you to go with your $2. You know, that is an insult, by the way. For me, I can say it. It is an insult. You know? Do you know even $2 cannot load a video? $2 cannot load a video for 1 hour. $2. If it is to load, then you will not do anything with it again. You know? So there are individuals who are really, you know, when I look at some people's reasoning. Now you see, now such a subscriber. A subscriber who reasons like that. If you really want to help, that is not a person who wanted to help. Me, I'm not saying $2 is not money. $2 is money. So if that money, you really, why don't you channel that money to the travel command? No? Why don't you channel that money there? And you want to just, you are just after, you enjoy seeing problems. You know? You enjoy seeing people fighting. You enjoy, those are the category of subscribers that they have. Let me, and by the way, the truth is, even Percy was sent. But because the fear is there, was sent. The fisherman was sent to cause problems. Even this one, they were sending him, but he has decided to say no. That is going to send a YouTuber who is a relative. You know? Let me tell you, even that YouTuber is going to fear right now. You know? Me, I want them to be chased with these $2. $2. That is laughing at people. Where was that relative when that old woman was suffering? Where was he? You know? They used to trash the old woman. They used to call her all kind of. They used not even to greet her. You know? He won't tell me that this fake village leader didn't know that that old woman used to exist. He knew. You know? He knew. All these people in this community, they knew that that old woman existed. But nobody was willing to help her. You know? Even just greeting. This greeting for free. They used not. Now they have seen her life is changing. You know? They still want to take their madness there to cause problems. You know? Leave the travel commando in peace and let him continue doing what he's doing in peace. You know? Don't try to go there to divert the attention of our good people who are actually helping this old woman. There are very many old women in that community. Very many. Go and help. You know? You think that's the old woman people, you know, that exists in that. There are actually even old women in that community who are doing terribly bad than this other one. You know? Please. Avoid problems. Yeah, just why is it that some individuals really love commotion? Even where there is peace in that construction site. But somebody want to push an agenda to ensure that there is a problem happening there. People should fight themselves. People should do what? Those type of subscribers. If you are me, if I was the one, I just block that one. That is not a subscriber. You know? That is a mad person who just, you know, who lack what to do in life. You know? You are sending $2 to go and cause problems. $2. Money that cannot even buy a bag of cement. Really? I know they need money in that construction site, but you cannot take $2 to fool people. You cannot, you know. I know it is money, yes. I know people say that any amount can help, but who is sending that amount of money with that condition? You know, make sure, take the $2, have a video with that old woman and post it. I want to see. Really? With $2? You know? Limit, even just fuel. If you are to put fuel in the motorcycle, taking the money and going back, it is almost equivalent to the $2. Almost. You know? Almost equivalent. So now you can see the character of some individuals. This is what I buy. This is water. You know? This is what I try to look for my other glasses. I don't know. Women, when they lock their things, you cannot even, and they are not there. You know, you cannot access. So I just got this, and it's what I'm using now. You know. So it is really very, very terrible that some individuals have that mentality. You know, they have that mentality to cause problems after problems. You know, problems after problems. You know, there is peace at the construction site. There is a fool outside. They want to push a wrong agenda just because, you know, you like chaos. Chaos. You know? Before, some of these individuals used to say that that construction site is not going to get done. The travel command. Now you see, the construction is getting done. They want to take their madness now there. Any YouTuber who will be going there, even after the construction site, the construction should be told to go away. Yes, the place is out of bounds for them. You know, because after the construction, then the house will be handed over, you know, to Brian and the grandma. No YouTuber should be allowed to go there. No YouTuber. Now you want to go there to do what? When that family was suffering, where were they? Where were they? You know, people should learn how to conduct themselves. You know, people should actually learn how to conduct themselves. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Yes, all of you remember this young man called Lucas. Lucas the travel something. You know, we used to make it very, very clear. I made a video about Lucas. And of course, though, there are people who will not believe until they see a problem. You know, in the comment section, that there's some people were saying he's a good person. You know, Lucas is like this, like this. We are going to prove them today in this video. We are going to prove them. I want them now to come clear and tell us that the person whom they thought is a good person is actually a good person. In this clip that we are going to be playing very, very soon. Sometimes when you see us coming with these videos, we already have a hint of what is actually happening. We don't just come out and make these videos. In most cases, we don't. You know, we actually have individuals who give us this information. And even in most cases, even people who give us this information, even if we were to tell you that it is so and so, you may not even believe that. Oh, even so and so is giving you information. Yes, we get this information. So don't see us like when we come here, you know, we are just trying to we are not here to make views only. We are here to tell you the truth. Because when we see something wrong, we bring it out. You know, I made a video and say, this Lucas man is not clear. It's not clear. Some people, they doubt us. They were doubting. They were doubting. But me, I had already got information about this young man that is actually not a straightforward person. And today I want to put the last nail on him. Last nail. Last nail. You know, please, we shall always try to give you the best information after carrying out enough research, and also after getting some information from our good people outside there. Because we have our good people who always, you know, somebody can even go at night, even when you're sleeping. that, my brother, I have something for you here. This and this is happening in the village. This and this is happening. Yes, I brought a video of of Kintu. Did you people see any video came out? Nothing. And you think he can take a day without posting a video when he's actually okay? So please, sometimes when you see us coming and, saying these things here, we have already got something. And it's the reason why we bring it out. It's the reason why we bring it out. So, this young man, he called himself Lucas. He's a hypocrite. He was actually trying to hide himself in this, that he's a veterinary doctor. He moves around the village, injecting people's cattle, treating them here and there. But let me tell you, this young man has a bad heart. He has a bad heart. And you're going to see him in this video today. He has a very, very terrible heart. This young man has started talking badly about the travel command. Very, very badly about the travel command. And let me tell you, some of these things, we can easily notice them. We can notice. So please don't be fooled with some of these individuals. Some of them, they have bad intention. You can imagine a man who have gone to the construction site. That, for me, the reason why he left there is because they were not paying me. But you did not work. You did not work. The man did not even work there. The day he has gone there, probably maybe to work, a problem happened. That's the very day Kintu went there. So there is no way you can say, I was not paid. You want to be paid when you have not worked. Is that how things happens? So please, that guy called Lucas is a madman. He's not a straightforward person. And you need to be very, very careful with the type of individuals that you can easily trust. Some of these individuals are greedy individuals. Very, very greedy. They only want for themselves. People are going to that construction to help. Yes, some other people are being paid, but Mayuguno, Nico, Buddha are not being paid. But the rest of these people are being paid. Even when they are recording videos in that site, they are being paid. So how comes this Lucas here is coming out? The man is not clear. Lazy individuals who have brains, who don't want to work hard for themselves, and then they come out making a lot of noise. Let me tell you, when you see somebody's platform, it's always on and off, on and off. Let me tell you, that is not a consistent person. Even in life, even in life, such a person is not consistent. Even in real life, he's not. So those are the first example that you need to get to know in your brain. When you see a person who is always on off with the videos, that is not a good person. Let me give you an example. Even Lucas himself, he's on off. Look at the so-called Kukuman. His videos are on off. Now the man who tried to cause drama the other day, Maj something, he's also on off. When you look at the people of the podcast, they are on off. Such people, they are not always straightforward. You look at Sejo, he was also on off. They are not, such people, they are not always consistent. They are not. Such people. The moment you see somebody conducting himself in such a way, just know that is not a clear person. I want to make it clear to you. That is how you can easily notice some of these individuals. When you see somebody has made an error in one video, then he disappears. Then he comes back. That is not a good person. That is actually a very, very bad person. He might be a very serious scammer. So even when I see the eyes of this guy called Lucas, let me tell you, I already see a problem. And I want to say it straight. Those ones who don't want to listen, let them close their ears. But I want to really make it straight that Lucas is not a clean person. Whether you like it or not, I want to make it very, very clear. He's not a clean person. From today onwards, I have said it, and I'm not going to withdraw my words. I'm not going to withdraw my words. I have said it that Lucas is not a clean person. I have said it today. Whether you like it or you don't like it, me, I've said it, you know, and I have put it straightforward, and I'm not ready to withdraw my words. I have said it. He is not a clean person. That young man is so confused. He does not actually know what he wants. You know, he does not. How many times has he gone to the travel commando's place and the travel commando was able to make videos with him? He's never appreciative, you know. And such people, you know, I cannot sanitize a wrong person. I will not, you know. He used to go to a travel commando place treating those animals here and there, him and his friend, you know. This Lucas, he is not okay, maybe even mentally. Because you see, somebody who overyap, like a typewriter, my friend, such a person without a full stop, without no comma, without what, that is not a clean person. You know? So individuals who have been failing to identify such group of individuals, a person who is, you see Percy, you know, she's always on, off. That is not a clean person. It's not. I'm just trying to give you a very, very simple way. Of course, I know this kind of method cannot match with all YouTubers. You know? There are others who post videos every day, but they are not also straightforward. But I've just tried to give you something small, you know, how to identify some of these individuals. You know? Individuals who are not grateful. You know? Individuals who are not grateful. The travel commander has been in position to make a lot of videos with this Lucas. He goes to the travel commando's home, makes video with him, he posts those videos, and this is a person who is still very, very ungrateful, and is starting to call the travel commando all sorts of names. You know? How can he post a video, you know, that the travel commando is blocking him from posting a video? You know, he only gets a third, you know, like, the travel commando can get like 30, maybe like 40,000 views, and for him he's just going to get 3,000 out of that. How comes that is a problem? He's starting to throw a lot of words, I'm telling you. You know? So let us be very, very careful. Be very, very careful with this group of people. Let's first watch this clip, and then when we come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strong. Let's watch this clip.
We are going to put it as it is supposed to be, because sometimes we say that if something is just bothering you, you have to bring it out clearly as it's supposed to be.
Look at the travel.
Yes.
What's been happening?
Okay, actually today being on you can just recall my previous video. I was shooting at Brian's construction site.
You are working as a slave, or you are being paid?
Okay, I can't say that I was being paid because I never been paid there. And actually on that working on Brian's construction site, it comes a point whereby it's like now today we are recording, all of us we are recording the video. Then I go ahead and I upload the video before you come and upload. Then that one bring an issue. Where is the issue now? You're coming out claiming that I've uploaded the video before you upload. Is that a big issue that you can come to concern about, that I've uploaded the video before you?
In terms of views,
for sure, even it is not a half of his views, because you get maybe you have just got 3,000 views and he gets almost for 7,000 views. What's the big implication of 3,000 views out of 7,000 views, out of 45,000 views? It simply means just 3,000, just a quarter of a third are the people that have watched your content. The rest, they are waiting for him to watch. So I wonder why this thing brought up the issues. And I can recall the day that I wanted there, what he told me, that you just brought out the shenanigan that what you are doing, that Mogesi and Gintu, they were just uploading the video before he uploaded. So he brought the issue that even me, I'm the guy who also I'm also in that
category.
That category. So I said, me, I never answered him anything. I said is
yes. So you have been in position to watch that clip. Now tell me if that such a person is actually a straightforward person. You know, that is a person the travel command by they have helped. They have helped him. And let me tell you, if given chance, he's going to start releasing more words. You know, That is just the beginning. And this is not his first time to talk such things. You know? That's not his first time. That is how they start. By the time you realize, my friend, it is real fire. You know? That boy is not a clear boy. He's not. He has that inside his heart. You know? He has that. He has a problem. He has a problem. He is too greedy. That boy is greedy. He is very, very greedy, I'm telling you. He's a greedy boy. You know? There's a boy who goes to a travel commando's place that to treat animals. That is a professional in treating animals. You cannot be going to the people who talk badly about me, and then you come to me and tell me that you're a good person, you know, just because I treat animals and the rest. Of course, he might come out and make a video that but because he needs one of his video, he made an excuse and he was saying that him and Mogesi, they are very close neighbors. That they are very, very close neighbors. That there is no way people can tell him to stop making videos with Mogesi. The question now comes, what type of videos are you making? That's what I'm saying. You know? What type of videos are you making? Because if he was a person who is sober in the head, he cannot go and start making such videos and talking about the travel commando, it's this and this and this. That is a person, an evil person. He's not a clean man. That's what I'm saying. He's not, and he will never. Let me tell you, with these platforms, the moment you start doing wrong things, it is very difficult for some of these individuals to stop. You know? Very, very difficult. Me, I want to make it clear. You know? Me, I'm not saying people should stop supporting him or going to watch his videos. But what I'm saying is that be careful. Because he's not a clean man. He's not. Those are the people that individuals can use as spies. You allow him to come to your home, he'll be taking information. You know? Then you'll be wondering, but who is leaking the information? Who is leaking? You know? And I can assure you, he will not come out and say he's the one who have done that. He will not. He will just, keep on, keeping quiet here and there, Evil minds, it is very, very hard to remove them. Now, that young man, the brain is already polluted. Completely polluted. You know? You can find somebody is now injecting some little money on him. Hey, you keep the fire burning. You keep this and this and this. Very much capable. Individuals with such characters, let me tell you, very difficult to change them. Very, very difficult. For me, that's what I can say. Now you see the group. See the group. He has been trying to hide himself, but now he's starting to come in the open. And in my video, the video that I made some time back about him, I was actually saying that one day he's going to come in the open. Now you see, he's there. You know, he's there. Now tell me how good he is. How good is that man, really? Tell me how, how perfect he is. Because he used to call himself, shouting on the road that, I'm really a perfectionist. I treat animals, I do whatever. Now you see. You can now see the fruits of his work. So be very, very careful with such people. You cannot trust them 100%. You cannot. Such characters are for people who have lost direction. Such characters are for people who don't know where they're actually heading to. And you need to be actually very, very careful. Very, very careful with such people. Very, very careful. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big, big support to this platform. Today we are actually going to have 2 videos. This will be the first one. And the second one also will be coming. Thank you so much, my good people. And thank you so much for always turning up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big, big support to this platform. If not today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah? A man whom they used to call them is a perfect soldier. I will be playing for you that clip. Enjoy yourself. As we sum up this video, let me send a very special greetings to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. Thank you so much for always standing up to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support. Not forgetting our good people here in Africa. Thank you so much. Thank you a million times. So always come back to watch my videos. I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's meet again in our next video. Enjoy this drunkard man who claims himself that is a professional soldier, yet actually is a security guard. Please, Sama, please don't forget to put a notification bell. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support. Let's meet again in the coming video. Please watch this clip of the drunkard. Enjoy yourself and just laugh. Let's meet again in the next video. God bless all of you.
Nobody. Exactly. Nilikuwa nalala chini. Yes.
Nikakuwa tuchimbe shimo. Ili tulipwe pesa.
Ala.
Sisi hapa. Tunangoja tulipwe.
Wow.
Nani atalipa?
Ji.
Mlipeshe huyo.
These are great gentlemen coming from behind the scene right here, man. And they are great people in the world, plus the whole community. Everybody knows their work. You see how they are standing? They are icons of Nyabohanse village. Hello.
Hello, Tuga.
Yes. Big up yourself, man.
I say hi, Kaguku.
Wow.
Yep. How do you feel it?
We feel it that way.
Where? On Earth?
On Earth.
Let's move.
Okay. Yes. So never joke with Kate. You see, when you are busy triggering me out there, no, I've got people. You see, so check it out.
Yes.
It's us. Yes.
When you say niko hapa mkuje.
Yes.
Tupe nasikianga mnakujanga. Come.
Yes.
Nimewapea leo na kesho. Come. Kuja. Pafu.